Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Balatro. A little bit of the old, everyone's favorite deck building roguelike to start the week off. We starting a brand new game, and I want to get some more of these decks unlocked. Want to run with any deck on at least green stake difficulty. Same for black stake, same for blue stake, and orange stake. So I guess I mean, conceivably, we really ought to try. So we haven't won anything, the green stake, with any deck yet, correct? So let's do that, and let's use my friend the abandoned deck, simply because I feel like something like 4 of a kind, even 5 of a kind, if we can swing it, is a good way of getting past the green stake. Goodness, I've been chugging water, so I'm like weird and burpy, and I apologize for that. Lucky nines, lucky nines. See if we can't pull some more nines. Here we go. Oh, let's see if we can't pull. Nope. That's fine. Go ahead and play a full house with 10s and 2s. Still holding out for that 4 of a kind 9s. There we go. With 16 cards remaining in the deck. Pulled off a 4 of a kind. Let's grab Constellation Joker. And pray. Oh, what does the Manacle do again? A 4 of a kind. That's what we're looking to see. What's the Manacle's dealie? Gonna grab Riffraff as well. Yeah. -1 hand size, that's okay. Then we got 8 ball. Replayed 8 has a chance to generate a tarot card. I have really quite fallen in love with tarot cards in this game. I think they have a tremendous amount of utility to them. Going for 8s here, folks. Going for 8s. There you go. So statistically, we should get ourselves a tarot card. And we did. I'll take the Fool. Fool has its uses. Fool has its applications. Gonna crack an Arcana pack. Hell, let's go for lucky 8s. Winnow down the deck. I do like the Hanged Man for deck optimization. Crack a standard pack. Pray for an 8. We'll go for a 9. Maybe we go for lucky 9s. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and delete those. Discard those, hoping for 8s or 9s. Yeah. Let's go for that. Ooh, not great, as it turns out. Not great at all. Go ahead and play this. There we go. About to say that double for Hanging Chad ought to be worth a little something something. Maybe we hold on to Delicious Egg for a little while here. I'll hand it around. Yeah. That over there. What's up, mini M&Ms? Say hi. Today was super exhausting, so I'm probably going to fall asleep watching this. Not a problem. All boosts them watch hours, after all. Let's see here. We are going for 8s, if we can find them. I'll take the 9s. I will. But some 8s would be, like, super cool. And, of course, we found our one good 9 there. Play that 2 pair. And there we go. And that should also statistically generate me at least one. There we go. Okay. I can live with that. We're going to go ahead and use Temperance. For sure, for sure. Flush not helpful to me. In another life, maybe. But not this one. No, I think we sell this. And this, hold on to Riff Raff, hold on to our 8-ball. Gonna go ahead and crack both these Celestial packs. Pray for a Mars. That's exactly what we want to see. Grab another Mars. Another Mars bars. And it can only help Constellation Joker as well here. We got aces. We've got Swashbuckler, which ain't terrible. Go ahead and discard these. Pray for 8's literal trash, but that's okay. Gonna play that 2 pair. And that was enough. You know why? Because of the aces. Alright, I can live with that. Live with that. Crack a standard pack. Pray for 8s or 9s. I'll take 9s. You know what? I'll take 9s. Maybe 8-ball was a little bit overly ambitious. We've got... What have we got? We got 6 9s in the deck now, which is great. Can I actually re-roll this? It's okay. The 2-pair Joker could have actually been kind of helpful. But I'm not too worried about him. Can actually play this as a 2-pair just for the ace boost. Not too bad, actually. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play all of this. The dev of this. Patent for this game because it's so addictive. Casinos were trying to buy the rights to use it. That's fascinating. I know it's gotten, like, App Store clones. But yeah, I think the developer goes by Local Thunk. Just fantastic game design. And it is like a dopamine simulator, you know, like, or just an absolute, like, dopamine drip. It's phenomenal. Let's see here. As much as I'd love to grab the Emperor, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Going to discard that. We're going to guild this fella here. Hangman these guys. Get rid of those. And discard these. Yeah, I feel good about this. Okay, I should not have felt as good about it as I did, as it turns out, but that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and play the 2-pair with the aces, and that should get us over the finish line. Yeah, nothing spectacular on that round, but good enough. And a little bit of cash in pocket doesn't hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and buy and use that because we are literally buying ourselves extra money. Let's see here. Gonna go ahead and steal out the 8. Gonna go ahead and grab the crystal ball. And we're gonna use, I don't know, full house, just because that boosts constellation, and we actually do end up creating full houses with some frequency. Gonna grab Mars as well. I'm a little bit worried about, like, overcommitting to this 4-of-a-kind bit, and yet here we are pulling off 4-of-a-kind immediately. With a pretty spectacular turnout as well in terms of our chips here. Gonna go ahead and grab the paintbrush voucher. Crack a couple of packs here. Here's what we're gonna do. We maintain the number of 8s in the deck while also getting ourselves an extra 9. I feel good about that. Actual garbage, we'll grab Purple Seal 2 just to have something to discard for those tarot cards. I have really bought in to the power of tarot cards in this game, like, substantially. There is effectively no downside to grabbing them when the opportunity presents itself. I'm going to go ahead and play this hand, boost off those aces. Scholar we really ought to discard at some point. We're actually going to discard that 8 as well. And grab that 4-of-a-kind. Get cash off of our gold 8 as well. Call it a day. Crack a standard pack? You know who's been doing nothing for us is Riff Raff. I think we can actually sell him at this point. Crack the Mega Buffoon pack and see what we can see. Wrathful Joker, +1 hand size. Joker gains 3 chips per discarded diamond. That actually feels pretty powerful. And we're going to call that a day. Go ahead and re-roll that and move on. Don't need to be throwing cash away too quickly here. And go ahead and discard these. Play this pair of 8s just on the odd chance that we get a... Okay, we had a 50-50 chance of getting a tarot card there, so I don't feel too terrible about us not pulling that. Gonna discard these, get a tarot card off of Purple Seal. And that right there is a 5-of-a-kind, my friend. Which probably at this point might actually be not as powerful as 4-of-a-kind. But playing that opens us up into pulling Planet X in our planet packs, or celestial packs, rather. Which, yep, we're going to go ahead and do that. Especially because we've got, 8 9s in the deck now. Which feels pretty good. Now let's see here. Going to go ahead and discard these along with that. Throw down another Temperance. We're going to go ahead and play 3-of-a-kind with these aces. Hold on to the 9s and hope for 4 or 5-of-a-kind. Yep. Play that. The Psychic is like such an easy boss blind to get past. What's up, Unzapato? I mean, it's kind of me, right? Like, I haven't streamed in almost a week here. Telescope is a very good card to grab. So basically, we pop Mars every time unless we get a Planet X. And that's another 9. That is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I was tempted by Purple Seal. I was. I'm a big enough man to admit that. And then discarding that Purple Seal is a no-brainer. What do we got here? I like 8-ball. I truly do. I think its usefulness. Ooh, see, I could have... Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that, about what I just did, to be honest with you. But... You know what? That's 5-of-a-kind with gold and steel in hand. I do feel pretty good about that. What's up, Michael? How's it going, guy? 75 ain't bad. For outdoor temperature, that's kind of... That's my sweet spot right there. Another flippin' 9. We love to see it. I think from here on out, like 9s and 8s and 7s are kind of like my happy spot. And you know what? We're going to hold on to 8-ball here. It's lunacy. But I still feel pretty good about it. Just really churning through cards here. Which is only helpful for Castle here. For Castle Man. We're actually going to go ahead and play this just on the off chance that we get that. Yep. And call me a madman. Plenty have. But we're going to hold on to death for the time being. We are going to go ahead and use this. Literally not helpful to my strategy, but for the fact that they boost Constellation. So I do not feel bad about using those. Going to go ahead and crack those off for another 5 of a kind. I feel good about this. I truly do. Truly dearly. Gonna go ahead and hangman these guys. Because they are low enough that they're not relevant to my strategy. Ooh, yeah. Gotta grab you. How many 8s do we have? We only have 2 8s in the deck, which is kind of sad. The good news is... and because the deck is so small, any individual card we are more likely to run across. So, like, those purple seal cards, we are that much more likely to run across those, which I do like. I'm going to go ahead and throw these fellas down. Hope and pray that gets us to where we need to be, because we don't need the arms spoiling my fun. Go ahead and use Temperance again. Honestly, trash can would be more appealing to me at this point. Go ahead and crack a standard pack. Actual garbage, as it turns out, but we will grab Blue Seal Stone card. Nothing that we need there. I am thinking that we duplicate... We'll play that as a... You know what? We should have discarded that for Castle. Definitely should have done. I want to duplicate... Duplicate the 8. Gonna go ahead and play these. Crazy as it sounds. And then boop, 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 boop. Play that 5 of a kind. Ooh. Discard these. How many 9s do I have left in the deck? 4 more 9s. It's a decent shot that we pull one of those. Gonna discard this. Yep, there we go. And that will give us a Planet X. Puts that back up to level 3, which is something. Grab Temperance for the cash. Gonna go ahead and use Grabber just because that last round put the fear of God in me, and I'm a big enough man to admit that. Excuse me? We're gonna use Pluto, I suppose. But I'm not thrilled with the fact that we didn't get a Mars there. Uncool, as it turns out. Gonna go ahead and use that for Molt cards. And move forward. And discard literally all of these. For the Fool. You know what? We're gonna use the Fool. Turn these guys into Molt cards, and then discard these. What is this? Diamonds? Literal trash. Go ahead and play these fellas here and see kind of where that gets us. 5,000. See, this is the issue, right? We need... How many more 9s do we have? 6 more 9s in the deck. We can go ahead and discard literally all of this. And play... Where's 4 of a kind get us? What are we getting for 5 of a kind right now? $270. Yeah, no, 5 of a kind, as it turns out, is actually worse than our 4 of a kind in terms of, like, base stats. Especially because we're able to... You know, we've leveled it to the point, and it's a little bit easier to construct. For steel and gold cards, we're not fumbling around as much. That's back in the lead as far as our most commonly used hand, which is a good thing. Literally another 9, which is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and discard all of this. All of these, because we have a single hand to play this round. If we can get one more 9, just so that we can have that steel in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swap that out for the Molt card and let it ride. Yep, there we go. Oh, wow, by quite a large margin, actually. Cool beans. Now, if I were confident that I could have gotten away with 5 of a kind, I would have played that just to get the next Planet X card. We are pulling these 9s like crazy. And you know what? I will grab that Planet X. Because it will take less energy to get that boosted past... Well, I say that, and yet 4 of a kind is still looking real nice. To the point that I don't want to overcommit, you know? And lose out on potential stuff. We'll go ahead and gild that knight as well. Toss all of these. And play these fellas. Play this one of our 2 gold 9s. Discard literally all of that. Play these guys and get Mars again. So here's what we need to do. Right, 15 9s in the deck. Wild off, most of them hearts, as it turns out. So here's what we need to do. Scholar is literally doing nothing for us. He has no business being in my deck. Give me literally anything else. We'll grab the trio. 8 Ball, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Not helpful to me anymore. Get out of here. Grab Mars again. None of this is helpful. I'm skipping it. Gonna re-roll this. Grab Jolly Joker. Zany Joker. Excuse me. Swashbuckler probably needs to go. I'm not even convinced that Castle is doing us much good, which means we are surviving entirely on the strength of our... No repeat hand types this round. Excuse me? Okay, so we actually do need to make it through this relatively unscathed. Okay. And discard that just for this. Go ahead and crack the Fool, absolutely. What do we want? We are actually going to go ahead and play these generic 9s. These 2 generic 9s, just on the off chance that we pull a piece of steel. We literally didn't. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and play these guys. And hope. Oh, so it turned... Oh! Yeah, no, because we actually have decent jokers now, huh? And that's something. And you know what? The 4 of a kind is a little bit easier to put together. And it's a negative? Yes. Yes, please. As a matter of fact. Okay, so we're probably winning this. This stake, as it turns out. Gonna go ahead and crack these 2 on the off chance we get something good. How much do we think this is helping me in the long run? Probably not as much as I wish it did. So we're gonna do the econ play. Crack a standard packet as well. Hope for a 9. Literally didn't get anything, and I'm gonna skip it. In theory, the 7 could be strengthened into an 8, into a 9, but we don't even value 8s anymore, so I'm not as worried. We go ahead and hit next round. Go for the eye. Discard all of this. Discard all of this. And... No, hold on. Because we're going to go ahead... We'll play the 2 pair. Why not? It's not that we don't have... that we only have one hand. We just can't have any repeating hands. And... Yeah, 4 of a kind. Bing, bang, boom. Yep, so the Jokers are actually quite good now, as it turns out. Oh, and Cloud9 is such a fun card to have gotten for this here deck. Hey, look at that, Swashbuckler. You have been immediately outclassed by Fortune Teller here. Thanks, goodbye. I'm not even worried about Planet X at this point. I'm Mars-pilled, baby. What can I say? Gonna go ahead and move on to next round. Violet Vessel is big, but we literally got 3 million points last hand. So I'm also, as it turns out, not worried. I just remembered that I'm not worried. Go ahead and play our Malts. And proceed to break the game over my knee. Like a flimsy piece of wood. Like a flimsy piece of balsa. Cash that out for $27, which is pretty cool. Yeah. All trash. At this point, literally fishing around for purple seals that I can discard. We're gonna go ahead and play that hand. We do seem rather capped at 3 million. But that's at least going to get it past Violet Vessel for sure. Let's go ahead and crack this. Go for our Mars, boost that to level 20, which seems pretty powerful. Literally nothing, so I'm not worried about it. Next round. Violet Vessel. Never going to be sad to discard that. Let's see here. You know what? I value my 9s too highly. Strangely enough, I'm actually not going to gamble on that. Let's see here. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. And just like that, we're all squared. We've gotten a new Decalogue, because this was the green stake, huh? Yeah, let's endless mode this, see how far we can Last on Endless Mode Green Stake. Rolls cost 2 less. I'll take that. Crack a standard pack. I'll grab a purple seal every day. Crack an Arcana pack. Actual trash, so we'll skip that. Reroll that, reroll that. Grab the Hanged Man, absolutely. Discard these, discard that. Oh, what do we want to do? These, I suppose, for 4 of a kind. Crack these bad boys open, and you know what? We have every reason. I'll grab that. To use these tarot cards, after all. Because... Go ahead and turn these into hearts. I'll turn you into a heart. Because it boosts Fortune Teller there. Go ahead and discard that, discard that. Our last remaining 8s, which is actually kind of cute. Go ahead and play that 4 of a kind. Crazy thing is, if I'm not careful, running against the Across the Psychic could actually cause problems now, just because it might be hard to play something other than a 4 of a kind, or other than a 5 of a kind with a total of 5 cards. Now we're going to go ahead and buy and use that just for Constellation, reroll that, grab the Hierophant, absolutely, and move on. Let's see here. Definitely going to go ahead and discard all of those. Use the moon to turn this lucky 9 of diamonds into a lucky 9 of clubs. And then in actual useful news, we're going to go ahead and boost this boy up. And we're going to turn him into a 9 of spades. And then we grab that, play that. No steal in hand, which is a little disappointing, but that's okay because we still got 5.6 million points. So it's actually fine. Cashing out for 34 bucks, which seems pretty cool. Crack that. Use that. Crack our Arcana pack. Use the Fool. Use Mars, so just literally boosty boost across the board. And we buy this bad boy. You know what? Hologram at this point is a little wild of a choice. I stand by it, though. Actually, like a super unlikely opening hand just because we got no 9s. That's literally all we need, though. We're going to go ahead and use that. Going to turn you into a heart. And play ya. For 6.5 million points. Double Mars, which seems pretty good. And crack some packs. We'll go ahead and use Death to dupe that. Crack a standard pack. Hope for a 9. You know what? Purple Seal King I'll grab. Especially because that boosts Hologram here. Which feels pretty powerful. Which feels pretty potent. Grab that Strength card. And the Hanged Man, absolutely. Turn those into 9s. Turn that 9 into a steal. Destroy those 2 10s. And discard the rest. Judgment, we're going to go ahead and sell that. Going to go ahead and use Temperance. Get 22 bucks out of the deal. Discard these fellas as well. Sell that. And then play that with 2 steel 9s in hand, which feels pretty good. And that ought to get us something, yeah, something pretty nice. 18 million points feels pretty good. Crack a Mega Spectral pack, and honestly, what is it, Ouija? No. Blue Seal to a card in hand. Yeah. As a matter of fact. Boom. Yeah. No downside to that. Absolutely. Crack a Mega Standard pack. Which gives us 2 things. We're going to grab this and that. Just for hologram boosties, you understand. Reroll that. Hoping for something exciting. You know what? I'll do it. We're going to buy and use that just for boosting Constellation. We will buy that Tower card as well. Yeah, there we go. And that boosts that automatically. Cool, 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 cool. I'm going to go ahead and discard these bad boys. No discards. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and play these instead. That's unfortunate. I would have liked the tarot cards. And then, what do we got? Still got to play these bad boys as well. That's fine. The goal here, yeah, is to get for these kind let's call them bonus not in hand cards. 20,000 seems pretty good, and 2 Marses, which also feels pretty good. Hangsman also seems pretty clutch. Grab Mars. Grab the Arcana pack. Boost that into a mult card. Grab the Magic Trick. Just because. Potential boost for Hologram as well. Which hasn't actually been boosted all that much in the grand scheme of things. Now this is where we start getting a little tricksy. A wee bitsy tricksy. I should have held on to that 8. Definitely should have held on to that 8. But that's okay. So go ahead and play these guys. And hope and pray. Yep. Yep. Feels pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna go ahead and grab this Gold Seal. That's a steel card. We're gonna hold on to that. And you know what? We're gonna grab that as well. Strength potential, right? I'm gonna put that down, re-roll that. Hope for something exciting. Oh, Burnt Joker. If you'd presented yourself early, maybe. But at this late stage of the game, you're just not as exciting an option as you would have been earlier. Gonna go ahead and see what this 4 of a kind gets us. Okay, yeah, so it turns out we're still pretty ridiculous. Yeah. Nearly fully half the deck is 9s, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and crack this open for, yeah, another Blue Seal Stone. Why not? Reroll that. Try and use that. Now, conceivably, if we could find something... You know what? I'll do it. Conceivably something other than Zany Joker over here could be useful. You know what? We're going to crack a Buffoon pack. See what we find. If the first hand of a round... Yeah, no. What do we got here? You know what? I'll do it. And move on to the next round. Cards previously played this ante are debuffed. Ooh, should have discarded that. Grab that strength card, which is pretty nice. Discard those. Yeah, there we go. Just hoping for one more 9 that ain't steel. Conceivably, we could have even played our 9 of hearts, even though it's debuffed. 68 million points. Here's the thing, like, I've had rounds that are more ridiculous, higher point totals in the past. However, this feels a lot more like a controlled escalation, I guess you'd say. We're gonna boost these into 8s just for strengthening potential later. And we're actually also going to turn that into a piece of steel. It's getting very high-level thinking here. I think this is actually the first ante I've made it to, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and use that. That's 2 pair. Use that. We're going to actually skip over the tower. Gonna grab that. That 10 is tempting just to boost hologram, but we're gonna skip that. Score at least 600,000 points. See, that feels a little out of reach. I'll be the first to acknowledge that feels a little bit difficult to achieve. We're gonna say we're actually gonna discard that. We've got 2 pieces of steel in hand. Gonna go ahead and play this 4 of a kind and pray. Yeah, no, there is no way that we're hitting this. Fun idea, not feasible. Go ahead and play that as well, just for boosty boosts. I mean, here's the thing, right? It's actually not that far off. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll play these guys just to try to get one more 9 in hand so we can hold on to this steel. See how far this gets us. We're not hitting 600,000. That feels extremely unlikely. Although, you know what? We're actually going to convert this into the more reliable bonus card. Use that. Just really optimizing ourselves. And now we pray. Ah, yeah, no way. But hey, not bad. Made it to ante 12, which seems pretty cool. We played 4 of a kind. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't check how many 9s we had in the deck. That was fun, though. That was very, very fun. We're going to go ahead and... +2 hand size, -2 joker slot. Or -1 joker slot. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. What is the black stake? Shop's going to have eternal jokers. Can't be sold or destroyed. Interesting. All right, thanks. I'm going to take a brief break, probably come back and do another quick round here, and then I might call it an evening here, actually. But I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, and back in a tick. And just like that, I am back. And folks, what a run. What an incredible run. The hell's going on in my chat? The Matto universe? Multiverse. Heaven help us. Let's try the painted deck. I was about to say, you know what this is really good for? Straights. More cards in hand. Well, it's good for all of those kind of like low probability. What was that? Oh gosh. That was one of the good... Yeah, like look at this. That's straight. Bing, bang, boom. And then another straight. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, hold on. Oh. There you go. Another straight. Bing, bang, boom. Where's my marathon man when I need him? You know what? We'll grab ice cream. Just because it gives me my precious boosty boosts. Discard that. Yep. There we go. Nothing too crazy yet, but solid. An absolutely ridiculous hand size as well, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna crack an Arcana pack here. Let's see. What do we want? You know what we do? I'll tell you exactly what we do. We lean into hearts. This isn't a straight deck. This is a straight flush deck. That's what we're going for. Lunacy. 3 of a kind? Okay. To-do list. I like it. Yeah, it turns out straights are like stupidly easy to put together when you have like infinite cards in your hand. Jack 10, 9, 8. Ooh, no 7s? Disconcerting. And play that 3 of a kind, get more cash. I mean, even a 4 of a kind feels pretty achievable. What we do now is we grab diamond. Go ahead and sell this fella there. Grab that. Grab Saturn for time being, but we're going to keep them straight flushes in the back of our mind. Yeah. Round select. That 4 of a kind, not feeling super married to that as of yet. There we go. There's my other Joker, or Jack rather. So that's part of the issue there. Our flippin' chips are being halved. Go ahead and play that. I'm gonna hope for something a little nicer there, which we got. Oh, not nice enough though. Okay. What do we want to do here? I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go back to my friend the Abandoned deck. We're going to try on the Black Stake. I'm going to try a couple rounds of the Black Stake on for size here. And you know what? It's going to be aces all the way, baby. I've got aces up my sleeves. A whole bunch of them. A whole mess of these bad boys. Let's see here. Gonna grab. Now, I'll tell you what, actually. I'll tell you exactly why we're not gonna do... Why aces might be a bad idea. Not necessarily that we're not gonna do them. But because aces are tricky. -2 pair. We're gonna grab that just because it's literally not in our way. Maybe like a full house type thing? That boosts us off of Mad Joker. Sell that, grab the voucher. Seed money, I feel, could be quite important to us this go round. Grab that, 4 of a kind. Yep. Oh, that's so tempting. Erosion? For as enamored as I tend to be with the Hanged Man. Go ahead and grab that Polychrome 8. It's a wild choice, I'll be the first to admit. But could pay off. Especially with a statistical edge of drawing into 2 additional 8s. A statistical edge that is not manifesting, except for now. Go ahead and steal that. I'm not gonna lie, this feels pretty pretty loopy here. And I really don't love my odds here, to be honest with you. Especially because I went and threw away an 8 when we just pulled our Polychrome 8. Discard those. Something. That might be something there. Oh, something, something. Ooh, no, that is nothing, nothing, as it turns out. I try to pull out some kind of a miracle here. Okay, alright. We live to fight another day. Another round. Go ahead and grab that. Can't even grab that. That's unfortunate. And I think we're going to, like, run into this wall here. And that's going to be, like, all she wrote. I really fear that might end up being the case. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, now this ain't going anywhere quick. Ooh, no. That was a bad thing, actually. Alright. We're gonna try one more. One more round, because I was not feeling that, is the thing. Discard that. Discard that. Discard those. Play those. Play a pair of aces. Hope for my tens. It doesn't matter because we're not going to get money off of this opening round anyway. So, like, that's cool. It's whatever. It's, like, totally whatever. Let's crack open a Buffoon pack. An extra discard per round, legitimately pretty helpful. Discard those. Discard those. Play these. For a pittance, but still, it's something. Discard these. Play these. Probably actually get to the end of the round here. Yep. What we need to do is accumulate a little cash. All hearts are debuffed. This is unfortunate. We'll go ahead and play this open house that we have. Or this full house that we have. This open house. What is it, the beginning of the gosh darn school year? Are we buying a home? Good lord. Gonna discard it. We're gonna discard it. There we go. Play that as a 4 of a kind. Nothing spectacular, just a little fire there. But we pulled it off. Delicious egg. And you know what? Delicious egg matches very well with Swashbuckler, as it turns out. We'll grab Jupiter, I guess. That's fine. Discard all of this nonsense. Play this nonsense. And then go for that. I mean, here's the issue, right, with having, like, such a crazy... That's not what I meant to flip and do. Ugh. I think that's going to be it for me, folks. I'm actually very tired. Work was a lot today, but we had an insane run, which is very exciting. I will be back on... What's up, Tetrahedron? You know what, Tetrahedron? You just got here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do a new run. White Stake. Abandoned Deck. See what we can pull off in terms of craziness just for yourself. Next base edition is foil and is free. We grab that foil Joker, and then we build around it no matter what. No matter what it is, we build around the next Joker. That foil Joker that we grab. we try to create as robust a strategy as possible around our shiny boy. Oh, God. So, I guess that means that we are selecting for and holding on to face cards. Which feels a little stupid. But we'll see what we can do. Go ahead and play those for a pair of boys. And we go for 4 of a kind. Extra hand per round. Yeah. Not even necessarily because we want to be playing all those extra hands, but more because that's money in the... all cards are considered face cards. Now that's a strategy. That's a strategy I can build around. Gosh, we just got our crazy 9 deck. We're gonna go ahead and grab this fella instead, and build around 10s. I think. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and play that as a 3 of a kind. Hey, that by itself almost got us there. I'm gonna go ahead and play this as a pair of 2s. Face card held in hand. Chance. Okay, sure, but what does that mean exactly? Okay, literally every round, every card has a chance of proccing for... Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Discard these. Discard those. Play this very even full house. Cool. Good econ play here, right? Crack a couple Arcana packs. Let's see here. I mean, I guess we turned those aces into lucky aces, right? Crack another Arcana pack. See what we've got. Grab these. Turn them into even cards. Death is tempting. Gonna go ahead and grab the next... You know what we do, actually? See how feasible this is. +1 hand size? Don't mind if I do! Don't mind if I hoodly doodly. Voucher is always very good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab... this Blue Seal King of Clubs. Crack a Celestial pack, use 2 pair, I suppose. And then we go next round. And then we see just how far we can get. One of a kind. Not very far, as it turns out. What happened previously that netted us so many points? Because we procced the luck. We procced the luck roll, that's why. Go ahead and play that full house then. That'll give us an earth card. Assuming, no, it will not. 4 of a kind. Okay. Mars. Call it a day. Their blue seal face card, which I will grab. Purple seal 10, I will also grab. And that's going to do it for me. Discard all of these. Baddest of boys. How do we feel about a flush? Not too spectacular, as it turns out. How about a 2-pair? How's that strike ya? Double Uranus, I'll take it. God, this is jank. But, on the plus side, we're playing white stake, so it's legitimately not that difficult to get a win from here, especially given what I've been doing to myself recently. Can I grab the duo? Throw that at the tail end there. Put even Steven there. Gosh, we have as much going for us in terms of like non-scoring stuff. Although these three do work nicely together to make us a tidy little profit from hand to hand, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. The hell am I doing here? Oh, we can only play pairs this round. That is most unfortunate. Well, that's what I get for not reading the boss blind. What that boss blind do. Discard that. The world. Literally just prepping for if we get that ought to do it. For if we get Fortune Teller. And we'll go ahead and use that as well, why not? Grab Uranus again. Crack another Celestial pack. Earth for that full house potential, why not? Yeah. Cash that out. Go through the pillar. We literally did not play any cards this ante. So, like, we're actually fine. My beautiful boys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Full house, baby. Our hand size is getting ridiculous at this point, and I'll take it. I ain't complaining. Do you see me complaining? Because I'm not. Go ahead and use the Fool. Use that. Thing I find I'm hard pressed to say no to those purple seals. Oh, hello! It's a Mr. Death to do the reaping. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see where this gets us. Show me what that do. Okay, not bad. But we can do better. There we go. There we go. Tens and aces, baby. Tens and aces. I'm honestly surprised that we did not get the necessary points to knock that out in that single round. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Earth again. Crack a couple Arcana packs. Do that thing. Just money. Just some bloody money. Some flippin' money. Go ahead and boost those guys into evens, because that's what we do. Wheel and deal. I'll take that. Duo's real nice because it's easy to satisfy that requirement. Grab that. Okay. Not quite, but not far off. These full houses are really easy to put together since our opening hand is... we have 10 cards in hand to start with, which is pretty cool. Do we want money, or we want the Earth again? Grab that even card, use the Earth. Here's what we do. Gonna sell Even Steven, sorry bud. Gonna grab the Spaceman. All face cards are debuffed. Oh. No. Well, it's been nice knowing ya. Goodbye. And you know what? We're keeping you around just for that foil bonus, but once we're done with that, you're gonna get the boot as well, friendo. Go ahead and discard that. Unless some of these lower-lying fellows. Use that. Discard. Do we still have another 8? We do. We have several 8s. Go ahead and play that pair of 9s just to say that we did something. And then pray for a miracle. Ooh, you. Get out of here. Give me that Hierophant. I'll take it. Almost 50,000 on the dot, which is kind of impressive. Crack that Celestial pack. Gimme the Earth. Grab that. Shiny voucher. Go for the Fool. How many 10s and how many 4s do we have in this deck? 7 10s, 4 4s, yep. Because we go for 10s and aces is the actual thing, right? See where that, try that one on for size. Not bad for our disfavored hand. Discard that. Discard these. Dangerous, dangerous move there. I like it. That's what we're looking for right there. Good God, what happened? Why did that explode on me? I mean, I'm here for it. I was not expecting to get the full Inferno. The full Disco Inferno going here. What do we want? I'll take a glass 6. I will. I'm hoping for an Earth. And we got that. Did we actually get the, Yeah, we do have the telescope. Cool beans. I want it. First hand of the round only has one card. Yep. See, here's the thing, right? DNA, stupid good. At the beginning of the game. Later in the game? Still pretty good. Discard all of that. Turn you guys... More lucky aces. I'll take it. Let's see here. Gonna play that, actually, for that glass 6. Gonna hope for a 10 here. I am looking for a 10. There we go. That's what we're after. And if one of these guys pops for... And one of them did pop for lucky, which is nice. Ooh, we broke our glass 10. That's unfortunate. However, not the end of the world. Gonna crack this open. Grab a 9, interestingly enough. Crack this Celestial Pack. Use the Earth. And use the Earth again. Reroll, nothing. All spade cards are debuffed, which is not ideal. Gonna go ahead and play this hand here. Gonna play this as a full house. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gonna play this even though more than half of it is frickin' debuffed. Because that's still enough to get us over the finish line. Go ahead and use the Earth. Okay. Full House is literally at level 18. We swap out Space Joker for Fortune Teller. It's not even that difficult of a calculus for me to make. We grab the 8. Crack a Celestial Pack. Use the Earth. Boost Full House again. Have the Magician? Do we have any non-lucky aces? We sure don't. I am curious. We gotta clone the 10. Right? How many 10s do we have in the deck? We only have 5 10s in this deck? Are you kidding me? No, that can't possibly be true. Full deck, we have 8 10s. That makes more sense. I'm gonna go ahead and play that as a singlet. Discard all of these bad boys. These baddest of boys. Discard those. Get another 10. That's what we're gonna do. And just hope some of these bad boys pop, which it looks like at least a couple of those have. There we go. That's what we like to see. Alrighty then. Pop the Earth. I really like the Abandoned deck, by the way. It's very fun. Like it's brought me to a number of very fun. Yeah, we'll wheel and deal. To a number of very fun runs. Hologram is tempting. It's very tempting, but we're also on anti-8, so it's a little late. Anti-8 is a little late. Look at all these flippin' 9s. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna steal out another 10 and play that as a singlet. Then here's a crazy thing that we're going to do. We're actually going to go ahead and play this random full house that has appeared in my hand. And that by itself is enough. Good gracious Miss Macious. The hell just happened there? I'll tell you what happened there. It's that full house by itself is level 21. That's what happened. As a matter of fact... Gonna grab that on the off chance to turn that into a 10. Which is stupid. I recognize it's stupid. On the other hand, I don't much care. Honestly, Juggler Boy, go off, King. You are the one I am of least concern to me, as it turns out. Go ahead and discard all of these bad boys. Gonna turn this into stone. Simply because we can. And then discard these. That's what we want to see right there. So this is pretty cool. Endless mode, absolutely. Tetrahedron, thank you for inspiring me to stick around through this very silly round. Crack open a spectral pack? Incantation? No. We're going to skip that. We were really cracking that for a chance at, like, a seal. That's it. That's all we needed. Go ahead and use these, use that. Reroll that. Yeah. And on we move. See? Go ahead and clone that Steel 10 again. And having a reliable way of cloning Steel, very helpful. Because the more Steel we can have in hand, the better. Yeah. Again, just like the first round of the night, this feels like a very, like, controlled ascent. Which is nice. It's very, very nice. We're gonna glass this 10. Which feels like turbo dangerous. I legitimately don't know how to feel about that, honestly. Are you effing kidding me? Discard all of these fools. There we go. Play that single Steel 10. There we go. Now, if you would not mind... Actually, yeah, we're going to play that. Play that full house. Yeah, I was about to say, that by itself might actually get us all the way there. How many 10s do we have? 13 10s feels pretty good. Gonna grab that strength card. We're gonna sell that. Have that strength card. Oh, we can't use that on the 9? That's unfortunate. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Another blue seal? I suppose. All diamonds are debuffed. I'm not super worried about that. I'm gonna go ahead and discard everything that doesn't have a blue seal on it. There we go. Clone that baddest of boys. I'll tell you what we really need right now. Well, we need to pull some 9s, honestly. But besides that, some hanged men. We need to start winnowing this deck down. Because at 60 cards, this is getting a little unruly. It's looking like a Magic the Gathering deck right now, which is not what we're after. Crack this bad boy open, we're going to skip it. We're going to skip it because we don't need it. And you know what? We're going to turn these into lucky 10s. And we're going to discard these, grab that, sell that. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Now that's an all lucky card hand right there. I like that a lot. Oh my goodness. What do we got? We got any more 9s? We got any more? We got some more 8s lurking around in the deck. What about 6s? Let's play those. Ooh, oh, I hated doing that. We got some 8s. Play what we can of these. We might have actually hit our brick wall. And we did. All right. Cool beans. Hey, that was fun. Good times to be had by all, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, bye forever.